Hello, my people. I'm here again to bring the latest Manchester United transfer update. And today we'll be talking about our left back positions. So, earlier on today, the Athletic actually said Manchester United are linked with three players on the left back position. David Rom plays for Leipzig, Lewis Kelly plays for Arsenal, and Lewis Hall, who plays for Newcastle. So, just stay with me and let's go through this ride. So first and foremost, I'm going to start with David Rom. David Rom is a 28-year-old player. He has a 34 million pounds release clause, and he plays currently for Leipzig. Now, when you look at this player, David Rom is a very interesting player, right? And his biggest strength is what he can give you going forward. This is a player that is aggressive. This is a player that provides you with wit. Also is good with the ball, and most importantly, this is a player that provides deadly crosses into the final third of our opponents. So, and also when you look at his profiling, he has an experience playing with Sesko at Leipzig, where he has assisted Sesko numerously in the Bundesliga and also in the Champions League. But his biggest concern is, first and foremost, is an attack first fullback. He progresses very well with the ball up front. And when he does those progression, he leaves an attacking threat for Manchester United at our final third. So those attacking threats are very often because he's a player that overlaps. But other than that, he's going to bring his own experience into the Manchester United squad. Then also we're going to talk about Lewis Kelly. So earlier on today, Arsenal has offered Lewis Kelly to both Manchester United and Chelsea for a fee of 45 million pounds. And when you look at the profiling of Lewis Kelly, Lewis Kelly is a young prospect, 19-year-old. He has a whole lot to develop to become a superstar in the future. And this is a player who is good with the ball, is comfortable in receiving possession under pressure, going forward, connecting the defense to the midfield. And also, he has a strong physicality for a 19-year-old. He's also a versatile player. You can see those attributes for Arsenal, where Arsenal needed him to play in the CDM position. But Lewis Kelly has his own flaws and his own concerns, and one of them is in the 1v1 position. He's not a very good player when it comes to 1v1. Then also area duels. He's not also a good player winning area duels. You can see that he made silly mistakes for Arsenal last season. Then we'll go to Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall is a player that plays for Newcastle, a 21-year-old. Newcastle has placed a 75 million pounds on him. Now, when you look at Lewis Hall profiling, he's also an interesting player. He's not that traditional minded left fullback because of his experience playing at the midfield. For those that don't know, Lewis Hall came from Chelsea Academy, where he played at the midfield, and subsequently he developed into a left back, where which later on Newcastle bought him to play the left back position. And when you look at this guy, his biggest strength is ball progression. He has composure in possession too. He can pass, he can play through pressure, and he can also bring his physicality into our team. And also, he has Premier League experience for a 21-year-old. He has been in Premier League for a very long time. Now, when you look at these three players, David Rome, Lewis Kelly, and Lewis Hall, for me, I will make my own choice, right? In ascending order from my preferred choice to my least choice. Now, when you look at these three players, David Rome is 28 years old and is at his peak. And when you look at this guy, he has a connection with CSGO, bringing experience into the team, and we need him in the Champions League. But the only ups about him is his age. He's 28 years old. Also, David Rome is also good in 1v1. Physically, he's very good. If you are watching Bundesliga and also Germany national team, he has also had a call up. Then when you look at Lewis Kelly, Lewis Kelly, I'll probably before now would have rated Lewis Kelly, but bro, your primary assignment is to play at the left back. Why is Arsenal now using him to play CDM? Is it that you are not giving them what you are supposed to give them at that left back? Because rather than Arsenal using Lewis Kelly there, they'll rather use Calafori or Nkapi there when somebody like Lewis Kelly is there. So we, Manchester United, buying you into our team, we want you to play the left back position. And that guy is 1v1 is very defensively. Lewis Kelly is not really good. Out of these three, Lewis Kelly is the least. Now, when you talk about Lewis Hall, Lewis Hall will be my preferred choice. Will be my preferred choice. He's good defensively, though he still has some little loophole. Defensively, he needs to develop. Is obvious, but this guy is going to bring his own kind of performance into the team. The only thing that will make me rate Lewis Hall over David Brown is because of Lewis Hall's age. But David Brown is good defensively, and also he does his attributes of delivering crosses. They make me remember Alex Telles from Manchester United. You understand? So those things is what we need. And if you check out these three players, it only says one thing, which is Carrick style of football, high possession, high pressing. Carrick now has an identity and he wants to bring the right players. So him now bringing any of these three players that are very, very good offensively, very, very good. So I like these options, and I hope Manchester United are not using us to play. Let me say after they don't link us with these three people, they'll come go sign one person who will know. So I hope they make this deal very, very fast, because it seems like the left back position is the number one priority right now. So let's see how it goes. Chee!